Hi, babies. How are we? Hi, Icy. Hi, Bon. How you feeling today? Mindful? I like it. It's something I found recently. I really like it. I think it's cute. I like these kind of things. This particular style is probably my favorite, like the thick leather. Yeah, especially with short hair. I think it's nice. And the darker lipstick. I think it looks nice. Yeah, it's a nice asset. Are you feeling flirty today? Oh, I see. Oh, baby. It's okay. We'll see how long I wear it today. It's okay. How are you today? How are you, Bun? Having a good day today? I hope you guys are. It's been some crazy stuff today. It's always crazy stuff, though, I feel like. Especially recently. That's honestly how I feel. My morning's been pretty good, though. I had some really nice coffee. I had eggs for the first time in a while. Because they were, like, an acceptable price. So. Work was a little eventful. Good or bad eventful? I hope it was like good eventful. And not like catastrophic eventful. Because that can definitely like make stuff difficult. Someone walked in. I see. Oh no. I'll have to tell Debbie. Oh no. That'll be sad because that means your tastes are kind of bland. I thought you had more refined taste than that, Bun. I thought you had better taste. Oh man. That's crazy. I'm so used to, I'm gonna be real, I'm so used to police being around with, like, where I live. That police, like, don't faze me, but at the same time, it's genuinely just, like, don't trust the police. It's genuinely just don't trust the police. Most of the police are not to be trusted. So. But I hope everything was okay. I hope it was more of just like someone needed to be escorted out. All the hullabaloo. Oh, that's so ridiculous, Bun. American police don't have to pass like a very extensive testing system to become police, depending on where you're at. So it's more of like a power play. Hi, baby. Yeah, kind of. I agree. Most places, particularly America, particularly, unfortunately, my embarrassment of a country. I've never really had a lot of pride in my country, to be fair. I'm not like an American pride type of person. I never have been. It's, you know, my country is a place to live, in my opinion. Like most countries, I feel. Oh, thank you for the follow, sweetheart. Thank you. It's very sweet of you. Follows are anonymous, by the way. Thank you. Unless you feel like saying that. Ooh, 7 naps. Oh my gosh, Bun, you're very jiggly today. Let's go. Hi, baby. Hi, Yoshinori. Welcome in. Welcome. But yeah, you're very chickly today. Nice chickle physics, honey. Very lovely chickle physics. Yeah, but I'm not someone to be super proud of like my country or a country in particularly. Just, you know, it's a place that I live in. That's genuinely how I feel. I'm actually doing pretty okay today. I guess like a decently big weight has been lifted off my shoulders, I suppose. For the most part, like 70%. 70%. 65? 65, 70%, something like that is how I feel. I did a big thing yesterday. Did a very important thing yesterday that I've been very scared of for a long time. And I did it. So that's really important to me. So I did a very, like, not brave for me. Let's put it that way. Brave for me, personally. And I encourage people to do the same. Oh, So-So. Hi, So-So. Hi, baby. Yeah. Thank you, Bun. Yeah, I did a brave thing for me, personally, on like a very personal level. So not big for like most people, I would suppose, but like I conquered like a very big fear of mine for now. We'll see how the future holds. Hi, to be more of. I guess so. Oh, I didn't even think about that, So-So. The short hair and everything, huh? I didn't even think about that. Well, I was debating on glasses or a monocle, but I also wanted to wear my face guard today. So I kind of chose that because I really like it. So that's kind of how I'm feeling today. You're very. I didn't think I'd get told to be. Should I change my hair color? Would you guys like to see me attempt to give myself white hair? I had platinum hair for a very long time. I think for 8 years I had platinum hair. With like a few colors thrown in every once in a while. I can attempt it on stream. I can change my hair color. It would take a few minutes because I have a lot of layers in my hair. I have a few layers. My hair is a little complicated. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. Thank you for the sub, baby. Enjoy your emotes. Enjoy your, enjoy your unhinged emotes. Thank you. It's very sweet of you. Thank you. We blondes have more fun. I'm blonde naturally. I'm very Norwegian blonde, naturally. It's actually not my favorite hair color to have naturally. I like other hair colors. I've had black hair. Your favorite emote now? There's a lot of emotes that are really silly. Yeah, I'm very Norwegian blonde and like blue-eyed. I'm very Norwegian looking. My whole family, like my like Norwegian side of the family, is so blonde-haired with like multiple blue eye shades. Thank you for the brain cells, baby. Thank you. Thank you. But I feel like there's a lot of blonde-haired, platinum-haired VTubers out there that I really like having this like oil slick black hair. It also suits crows really well. Like white crows, albino crows are usually ostracized, and they never really tend to like truly be a part of their murders. So I was thinking about being a white crow or a white raven, but it kind of doesn't suit crows. Thanks, you need. Yeah, every time I meet like a German person or like a Scandinavian person, they're like, yeah, that makes sense. That's very true. So, that's very funny. I'm like, no, I'm very American. Like, I'm like first, like 1.5 / like 2 generation. I'm not quite second generation. but kind of also. Like technically second generation. It's very funny. So. Oh, that's so funny, Bun. You're very funny. No. I have like the most American name. It's ridiculous. Over 20 generations. You're very funny. Very funny. Yeah, the names that like my family would have had for me. My model's hair. Thank you, Saturn. Thank you. Yeah, I love my hair highlights. I'm very happy with them. I don't think I would change it. Nice lumberjacks. Blacksmiths. Very much. I'm a dwarf. I'm a dwarf through and through. I can't take like the I have to make something, I have to build something urge out of me. It's in my genetics. I am such a blacksmith. I'm a dwarf. I'm 100% a dwarf. Lord of the Rings, hire me. Peter Jackson, where are you? Guillermo del Toro. I can't talk right now. Guillermo del Toro, where are you? Hire me. Hire me. I want to be part of your world. Hi, Miko. Hi, baby. Hi, honey. Hi. You're getting short hair, Mora. I am the Lorax. I speak for the trees. Brother is generational toasty soldier enjoyer. Oh my god, so. Oh my god, so. That's so funny. Oh my god. Hi. I'm doing very well this morning. I'm still tired. I'm still very anxious and stressed out. I'm not gonna lie. But much less than before. Let's put it that way. Much less than before. I'm doing quite well today. I slept a lot better last night. I still stayed up far too late. I was having a very long, very important life discussion. Very, like, deep philosophical life discussion. Very important things about life and future and myself and others. And it was really, really important, like genuinely important. I could not probably like not have this conversation. It was really difficult for me. It was something that like I've been needing to do for a very long time, years. And it's probably like the worst time to do this type of conversation, considering like the political climate of my country right now. I'm going to be very honest. But there is no good time to have certain conversations. It's always going to be bad. There's no time to have a conversation like this. And not have people dislike you some way or another. Not have people think that you're weird or not understand you. It kind of goes into like the whole thing of like, even in like normal people situations of not everyone is going to like everybody. Even here. Like, you know, how people come into chat and I'm doing something silly with all of you. Like the googly eyes on my tummy or my booba. And we're doing the casting couch. And we're all being silly, you know? And then people walk in and they're like, what the fuck is this? This is really fucking weird. You guys are weird. Even though it's honestly not that strange. And they leave. You know, it's kind of like that. You're not going to have everybody like you. And that's okay. Casting couch. Yeah, right, so? Yeah, most people don't like everybody. Most people have a specific type of people that they like. It kind of goes into like the saying that I like saying is, I hate people, but I like persons. Yes, Miko, that's very true. Yes, or they like people in small doses. And that's totally valid. Like, that's completely valid. You know? That's completely valid. You can dislike people in really small doses or in situations. in really specific situations. Casting couch? Oh, it didn't censor it. I can see it completely. There's no censor. It says casting couch. Maybe it censored it in your country. That's weird. It didn't censor it for me. It didn't censor it for me at all. How weird. AutoMod is like being weird today. Is AutoMod being weird? AutoMod. Do I have to hit AutoMod? Do I have to spank AutoMod? Do I have to spank AutoMod today? Oh. It didn't censor it for me. I didn't get it censored. I have streamer privilege. I'm gonna make you all jealous. Casting couch isn't censored for me. Oh, babies. Oh no. Oh. I'll make you jealous. I get casting couch privileges. Here, just to make you upset, we won't get the full casting couch. We're gonna get a mini casting couch here. We'll get tiny casting couch. Baby casting couch, where are you? You get baby casting couch. No, not this one. This one stays here. You get tiny casting couch right here in the corner. There you go. Casting couch in the corner. Casting chair. You get tiny casting couch. Yeah, it's like baby casting couch. There you go. Tiny casting couch in the corner. Yep. And then actually here, we'll do this for you all. Here, hold on. I'll do this for you. Where are we? Where are we? Here we go. Select. No. And then we'll do this. Okay. You're all gonna go sit on the tiny casting couch here. This is your casting couch now. See? There you go. There you go. You guys get to sit on the baby casting couch. There you go. Get tiny casting couch time. There you go. You get tiny casting couch. It's your casting couch now. Yep. Don't make it crusty. No, don't make my casting couch crusty, okay? You have to... I'm cucking you. You guys are getting the cuck couch. Peeper does kind of fit there, right? It's like Peeper's couch now. Don't make it crusty. Extra crusty. Debbie's gonna be really upset. You guys get to watch me on the cuck couch. Forget the cuck chair. Full-blown cuck couch. Solid leather. Solid black leather. Lovely leather. I love it. It's beautiful. Yes. Look at your little eyebrow. It's very upset. You have an angry eyebrow. You're very angry. Yeah. You're just like staring at me like, how dare you? Lovely leather is fun. Marina. Marina came in at a great time. Hi, baby. Hi, Marina. Hi, honey. You came in on the casting couch. Tiny casting couch. Hi, baby. Came in at a great time. Hi, honey. Yeah. You came in on the cuck couch. Tiny cuck couch. Yeah. Hi, baby. Hi. You silly girl. Peeper does actually fit there. It's very cute because his little legs dangly. Peeper's legs are just like all dangly. It's very funny. I think it's great. I like Peeper there. You guys get to watch me from behind. You guys get to see my booty. That's actually, I didn't think about that. You guys are looking at my butt. I didn't think about this. I didn't think this through. Straight up, just like view from behind. You guys are silly. Uh-huh. Booty? I know booty cheeks. Booty cheeks. Yeah. I got booty cheeks. I think I have that booty cheeks. You get different cheekies today. I know. I know, right? How could you do this to me? This isn't fair. It's just straight up like, how could you do this to me? Oh, I got booty cheeks. Oh, I'm so upset with myself. I didn't even think about that. How are you today, though, Marina? How's your Wednesday? I hope you got enough sleep, baby. I hope we're all... I'm gonna try and risk it for the cheeks. You remember me as you were. Not the raccoon ears. Oh no. Not the raccoon ears. Ugh. How could you do this to me? This isn't fair. Why do I have raccoon ears now? Why do I have raccoon ears? This isn't fair. That's not fair. Why do I have raccoon ears suddenly? What? You did not have enough sleep? Oh, I'm sorry, babe. I'm sorry, Marina. Hopefully you get some sleep. Hopefully. Hopefully you get some sleep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's okay, Marina, if you have to go to bed early. It's just nice to have you say hi. Yeah. It's nice to have you say hi, baby. It's okay. I am a very big subscriber of the nap life. Because I actually need quite a bit of sleep in general. So, I tend to nap. It's actually my, like, natural circadian rhythm is to get, like, a certain amount of sleep. You do have your hair cut. Oh, congrats. Yeah, naps are nice. I do like naps. I do kind of require them. That's okay, Miko. Come back when you need to, baby. It's nice to see you. But yeah, Marina, I'm glad. I'm gonna wait till 11. That's fair. Hopefully you can stay up. But if you end up falling asleep, don't feel too upset about it. Because sometimes you kind of just need it. Like, try and stay up till 10. And just see how that goes. And if you can't stay up past 10, that's okay. It's totally okay. People tend to get pretty sleepy in my stream. Or silly. They get a little unhinged. There's like no middle. People will get unhinged or they get sleepy. There's like, it's like one of the two. Congrats. How did the haircut go? I'm actually really debating on cutting my hair. I'm trying to go now, but like, yeah. After like yesterday, I'm like super debating on it. So, you know, we'll see. I like having short hair. But I also like having a full head of hair. That's what I'm realizing. I think I just hate having bangs. That's just how I feel. How short did you cut it though, baby? How is it? Do you feel lighter? Oh, do we have ads soon? No, we don't. My Stream Elements is mad slow. Master Stream. You got 10 centimeters. Wow. I know your hair's decently long. That's okay. I know you like having your hair a certain length. Yes. That's okay. Baby steps, baby. No need to rush. You can always cut more hair off. But the nice thing is your hair will always grow. Floofy curls are expanding. Yeah, my hair is... How can I explain it right now? Yeah, my hair's like Vi. My hair's like Vi from Arcane right now. Lengthwise, everything. My hair is like Vi from Arcane. At the moment. Like length, everything. So, I wish I was that buff. That's actually what I really want. That's a goal. I want to get buff. Yeah, if I pull my hair back behind my ears, I have like Vi hair. Yeah. So I hope it gets longer. I really want like a really cool wolf cut. It would look really cool on my face, I think. I think it would look nice. So yeah. But we'll see. But I hope you do get good sleep. I hope your day is good. But it's nice that you had a really productive day. It seems like everybody's had pretty, like, filled up days. Regardless of, like, how eventful they were. I'll be having a pretty eventful weekend. Not to brag. Congrats, So-So! Oh my gosh, that's awesome! The fingernail polish. I'm pinning that. The fingernail polish, like, totally is, like, worth that. So you get a pinned comment. Here you go. Not to brag. That's definitely worth bragging. I haven't had a full night's sleep in, like, almost a month. So, like, that's kind of awesome. Oh, no. Throwing a tantrum. Cat's emotes are so funny. I love Cat's emotes. Not the poop scoot. Not the carpet scoot. That's so funny. That is definitely worth bragging though, So it's more than I've gotten. But I'm proud of you. I'm glad. Getting a full night's sleep is great. Oh, So I forgot to tell you yesterday. I found out there's a Ukrainian bakery in like a city or two over. And I really want to try it. Everything looks really good. It has really high ratings. And it's not like trendy. Apparently it's just been here forever. Like a few cities over. And I really want to try it. Because I like baked goods. I like bread. I am a bird. I like bread. So I really want to try it. Is there anything that you would recommend? Because I have no idea. I've never tried anything like that. I've tried quite a few different countries, like baked goods, and I usually like them. But I would like recommendations, if you know anything. Breads can make burbs expand. Oh my god. Fun. What native bread stuff we have here except, like, galushki. What is it? Well, like, explain. What is it? It's like a dessert thing. It's like bread desserts and just bread in general. It's like a pretty popular bakery among people who like know it, but it's really small. It's like a mom and pop place, like a hole in the wall kind of place, which is really cool. So it's not like how like certain things are like really trendy and pretty. It's generally just like a fucking bakery, which I really like. They don't try to like advertise themselves and stuff like, here, come here, we're trendy, we make fun stuff. They kind of just make bakery stuff. And apparently everything just tastes great. And I really want to try it. I also just like trying stuff. So, like, I know I really like German bakery stuff. Because the place I used to go to, everything was made by a grandma. And it used to sell out by like noon. So you were really lucky if like you got like certain things from her, because it would always be sold out. It's basically boiled dough. They're really good with soup. Oh, that sounds great. Ooh. I'll have to try it though, So. Thank you. I'll try and remember that. Thank you for the follow, baby. I didn't see the notif. I'm sorry. Thank you. And hi, welcome in, Dark Shadow. Trying. I know, right, Debbie? I know. I know. I'm so hyped to try this bakery. It's pretty far away. It's like 45 minutes, an hour drive away. But I kind of like want to make it like a day out, if that makes sense. Like a trip, like a little day trip. Because that sounds really fun. I'm not going to lie. It sounds so fun. It sounds really fun to just like kind of go out and try something new and make it like a really fun day date kind of thing. Right? It sounds like a nice day trip to try something really new and unusual. Because it's really hard to find stuff like that where I live. Yeah. And honestly, trying like really good like food is so worth it. Yeah, hi Debbie. I hope your day's been going well, Debbie. I'm feeling much better today. I'm still anxious, don't get me wrong. I'm still anxious, a little stressed. But I'm doing much better today. Yeah. Yeah, hi Sir Marina. Hello everybody. I am feeling better. I'm still really anxious, I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be really scary. I picked a really bad time, Debbie, with everything going on in the world and my state. But I don't think there was gonna ever be a good time. You're gonna burn those sheets. Everybody spam the wank emote! Spam the wank emote! Do it, crusty sheets! Debbie can see the peeper on the tiny casting couch is his casting couch now. It's Chat's casting couch now. Peeper's casting couch. And he's just sitting here like making it crusty. Marina does the butt wiggle. Marina's a rebel. Marina's leading the charge. Debbie, I'm gonna snitch on Bun. I'm 100% gonna snitch on Bun. Bun said earlier before you got here, Debbie. Hi, Rally. Oh, hi, baby. How are you? How are we today? It's nice seeing you. Snitch! It wasn't just... No, it wasn't. No, Debbie, it's important. It's actually important. It's important. Bun said earlier that someone walked in on him wanking at his desk. It's related. It's related to what you said earlier. It's very important. Congrats. I'm glad you got your dishes washed. You see one? It's important. Oh my god. See, Debbie? It's so important. It's so important. See? But where I can lock the door. And if we can properly walk in on you with your pants at your feet. See, if you're gonna get caught, you have to get caught properly. With your hands at your feet and a lotion bottle at the sink. And some tissues. Or a hand towel. We can get you monogrammed hand towels that actually have the word cum towel embroidered on them. You know, you have to do it right. You gotta use the cum towel. That way you can wash it. Yeah, doesn't everybody have an embroidered cum towel? I do. I also have an embroidered ice cream towel. And the headphones disconnect. What, you don't have speakers in your bathroom? Or a Bluetooth speaker? I thought everybody did. How else are you supposed to listen to music in the bathtub? An ice cream towel? That's what you're surprised about, So-So? Not the cum towel. Yeah, so I have an embroidered ice cream towel that is labeled ice cream towel. An ice cream towel. Yeah, Debbie's got it right. Yeah, see? Honestly. Yeah, so, okay, it's not mine. It was a gift. Um, I have a few friends who just really like ice cream. And they'll get, like, ice cream at, like, the drive-thru. Because there are a few ice cream places that have, like, drive-through menus for ice cream or like just food, and then ice cream is like the dessert that you can get, and they'll eat ice cream like on the go, like when they're driving. They just really like ice cream. Yeah, and they don't want to spill it all over their lap while they're driving, and so a lot of them will have either like napkins or like a small like wash towel, or like a small like a work towel type towel. And so I thought it would be really funny, like a half joke, to order these towels embroidered that says ice cream towel for them. And so I got them that. I got them embroidered ice cream towels for when they order like fast food or ice cream with their fast food when they drive. And so they keep it in their cars. And they have ice cream towels. To keep themselves clean when they eat food and when they're driving, when they're in their car, so they don't get food all over their clothes, or like because your ice cream melts really fast. So yeah, it's like kind of like big brain. It's like 5-head type of big brain. It's like big brain time. So yeah, that's what I did. I had a big brain moment as like a kind of a joke, but like not really. So they wouldn't waste a bunch of napkins and get sticky. And I bought them embroidered ice cream towels. And apparently they love them. They really like them. So, yeah. I bought a few people ice cream towels. Yeah, just, you know, gargle it. Like, you know, just, you know, full bore it. Just shove it straight into your mouth. They just wash it with their laundry, like the once a week. Yeah, they gargle it. Yeah, exactly, gargle it. I hate it, Bun. I got leg mud. God damn it, Bun. I didn't think I would be getting leg mud. That's actually a really good ligma. Thank you, Bun. 10 out of 10 for that ligma. I did not see that coming. Good job on that ligma. But they usually just wash it with like their shop towels or like their kitchen towels, apparently. So like once a week. And then it goes right back into their car. I think it's like really great. That's with like big sticks, Devi. That's with like the popsicles. That's not really an ice cream thing. Because I think ice cream, you tend to tongue it. Like soft serve, you tend to tongue it more. Like popsicles tend to be, you know, more for the men. Popsicles are more for the guys. Ice cream's more for the girlies. I could tongue some ice cream. I could tongue some soft serve right now. Oh, I'm aware of that actually, Toby. Yeah, that's why you don't really let your pets like really eat apples, because they'll just eat the whole thing. You got the waffle cone? Oh my god, Debbie, you just hork it. You fucking hork it whole. Just hork. Debbie just horks it whole, everybody. Debbie's got that mouth game. I bet Debbie's extremely popular. Oh no, Jello, really? Did Bun, like, did Jello actually, like, ate too many apples, core and all? Oh no, because it's very small amounts of cyanide. But if you do have too much, it's bad. Hi, Stormy. Hi, Stormy Nyan. Hi, baby. Welcome back, honey. Thank you. I am. My exes hate it when I critique their head game because, I mean, honestly, that's fair. That was a proper look at sound. I'm actually quite good at sound effects. So. I'm glad you appreciated it. Oh, I'm glad you appreciate my Murloc impression. Thank you. I'm here all week. Thank you. I will do my best. Yeah, that's actually quite bad for your tummy bun. A Morav lock? That's so funny. That's so funny. I want to do, like, if you guys have ever seen it, eventually, if, like, stuff on, like, Fansly goes really well, I want to do a Dakimura keychain, because, like, it's cheaper for you guys, but it's also a lot cheaper to produce, and you guys don't have to buy, like, the pillow insert. You can just buy the keychain. And that's a lot funnier, in my opinion. So one of these days, I'll do something like that. I think that will be really fun. Because I have one. I have one or two of the keychains, and they're really cool. So I like them. I think they're silly. So that's like a really big goal of mine in the next like year or two, eventually. That's like my 4-year streaming anniversary goal, is to have a Dakimura keychain. So yeah, I think I'd really like that. It's doing really well. I'm having a lot of fun with it, Marina. It's very silly. I get to be very silly. Oh, speaking of which, I actually need to post, I've replaced my shelf, because I have like a shelf with all of my like 18 plus items. And I replaced it because it was very ugly. So I got like a really nice one when I went to IKEA. And I got Phil a new ball, and I got another blowhigh. Sorry, I spelled it funny. I got a new blowhigh shark. Ball! I got him a baby rattle. You guys heard it yesterday. And he loves that thing. Oh my god, he's with it right now. Oh, it's okay, Marina. The VOD, the last one had a VOD. So, yeah. So I'm gonna be, you know, giving a nice little video for everybody to show all the pretty organization. So, but the VOD is up. It isn't free, unfortunately, because I'm a little shy. So I apologize. But if you guys do catch the streams are for everybody. So, the VODs just are, you know, paywall because I'm shy and I like being shy. That's just how I am. Maybe. It depends on it. I'll, you know, make sure it's coded well. Hi, Aiden. Welcome back, baby. Hi, everybody. Enjoy your lurk rally. Thank you for saying hi, though. I always appreciate you saying hi. I hope you have a nice evening, baby. Don't worry. But yeah, I actually don't know what I want to do this weekend. What the theme I want to be. Rally, you want to be a good boy? Yeah, I thought so. Rally wants to be a good boy today. Rally wants to be my good boy today. Good boy, Rally. Good boy for doing your dishes. Yeah. A blushy good boy. Well, good. I'm glad you get to be a good boy. Good boy. And enjoy such a good lurk for me. Oh, congrats, Marina. Yeah. And take your time. Remember, Marina, if you need help with anything, feel free to ask me. I'm always happy to help, okay? And I do not mind. I have the time. Office manager gets walked in on. I was actually thinking of live roleplay. That would be really fun. Like, half scripted, half improv live ASMR roleplay for Silly Blue Site. I think that would be super fun. And then, like, tips mean, like, I do certain things. It's sound notifications. I can hear you guys. I can hear chat. Yeah. I can hear you guys. You guys are in my ears, and I have sensitive ears. I'm actually quite hearing sensitive. Whenever I go to music festivals and stuff, I have to wear earplugs, which you should. If you ever go to a concert or music festival of any kind, I highly recommend music earplugs, not normal ones. Hi Nazgul! Hi baby! Welcome back! It's nice seeing you, sweetie. But yeah, I highly recommend music earplugs, because you can still hear everything. They don't really dampen any of the music or the quality of the music, but they save your eardrums from getting damaged. So I have to wear them because I have quite sensitive ears, and I actually have an inner ear problem on one of my ears. So I tend to wear them for like safety purposes. And I really like them. They're really good for people who get overstimulated too via auditory like stuff. So yeah, exactly, Bun. They have really nice ones now, Bun, that are like meant for music festivals and not just like hearing in general. So I really recommend them. See, I like not having hearing loss because it leads to like permanent deafness when you get older. So like, I like being able to hear, and not having tinnitus. So I like, you know, not having permanent hearing damage when I get older. That's very important. So, you know. Thank you. Yeah, it's good to see you too, Nazgul. Thank you. The vibrations. Oh my god. Misdirectly tied. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, my father actually has a felt personal. I mean, it's common for people who do like a lot of music festivals or concerts, which is fine. But like protecting your ears is really important, and it truly doesn't affect the quality or like anything really of the music. Like, I tend to prefer them now. Like when I have to adjust them or take them out, I'm like, oh god, my ears hurt. Yeah, use protection. Use protection, babies. Protect yourself. Never leave the house without a condom. Even ear condoms or finger condoms. I like how So and I, same brain cell. Plug them. Squirrels won't give you ear infection. Oh my god. Thank you for the follow, baby. Thank you so much. It's very sweet of you. Thank you. Meowdy. Nya. Nya nya. Nya nya nya. Cats with razor blades. Yes, every cat is equipped with 10 razor blades. Devi, you are one to talk, baby. Says the person who was bragging about their head game 10 minutes ago. Sure. Sure. Sure, baby. For a lot of like chefs and stuff, for their toe beans, they have claws. Cats, all their toe beans are clipped with razors. Well, that's what they have. And if they still have their dew claws, it equals to 10. Oh no. Oh yeah, if their back feet has them too, huh? So it would be 20? 18, 20, depending on if they have their dew claws. I forgot about the back feet. So it's all 4 feet. So it would be up to 20. I counted wrong. I can't math. I'm bad at math. Hi, everybody. I was thinking of their front paws. Sorry, baby. Yeah, but Marina, a lot of chefs have them. Oh my god, Devi. See, Devi? See? And you call us disgusting. He's silly. With all these very interesting facts that you somehow know. Oh, Debbie. Yes, baby. Welcome to a very 18 plus chat. Yeah, exactly. You're in a very 18 plus chat. If you're not 18, you should probably leave. Unless they're sleeping, not school. Then they just don't move. Yeah, this is very normal. This is actually quite normal. This is actually a pretty tame chat. We're usually a lot more unhinged. This is actually pretty easygoing of a chat. It's not as easygoing as yesterday. But I feel like this is pretty common. Like for a chat here. So yeah, okay. Yeah. We have a lot of like people who are very knowledgeable in things. Since everyone is like a working adult here. So people here are very knowledgeable. Like I do a lot of sex ed here. This is very common. So you're in a very 18 plus chat. Welcome in. This is very tame, actually. We do a lot of animal facts. We do a lot of history facts. We'll talk about some very interesting stuff. So. No, you don't, Bun. You're shy. You won't even watch my streams, baby. You're too shy. And they weren't even very, like, scary. You're just a shy boy. I'm gonna call you out right now. You get shy when I talk about cock rings, baby. Yeah, we have a lot of people who like culture and history in here. A lot of us are like big culture fans. It's very fun. I'm more of like a... Nuh-uh. You can't even deny it, Bun. Yeah, Bun is a very shy bean. Encrusted cock ring. That sounds so expensive. I actually wouldn't want that, Nazgul. Even like the metal ones, the stainless steel ones. I feel like that, like... Oh, are you, an EMT driver? Oh, man, that's a very eventful job. Oh my god. Yeah, Bun likes being called out. Bun likes being, humiliated a little bit. I think Bun has a bit of a kink. Bun likes being embarrassed. Bun is a bit of a bottom. Methinks. Bun does know what those words mean. He's just shy. Bun is a bit shy. You're a paramedic. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've known a few EMTs, and like drivers and stuff. Ambulance drivers. My brother's wife is actually an ER nurse. The poor woman. Get Diddy. Oh no. No, so we don't like Diddy. Not Diddy. No Diddy here. Oh, hi, Freeze Frame. Why is the universe calling me out right now? We're calling Bun out, actually. Because he's a shy bean and he won't admit it. Yeah, I actually don't think I would want a diamond encrusted cock ring, to be honest. That just leaves a lot of like spots. Like one, you have to clean, and two, I think you could like get pinched by all of the, like, depending on how big and how faceted they are. Like, I don't think I would want that personally. You would like be scratched a little bit. I don't think I would want that. Because you would want them faceted because they're like prettier that way. So I genuinely don't think I'd want that. Yeah, admit it and find out, Bun. I could be the ultimate cuck and just ignore it. Or I could reward you. It depends. You'll never know. You'll never know, bun. You might just fucking get cucked. I might ignore you. It's the ultimate power play. You silly boy. Hi, Star. Hi, baby. Hello. I do not want to see it. Yeah, exactly, Marina. I feel that. Was Diamond Cockring 10 out of 10? You can thank Noscool for that one. Oh, babies, we have an ad in a minute. Use that time to get up, go pee, stretch your back, fix your posture, and drink some water. Do it now. Father Morav says so, okay? My pretty little cuties. You've been blessed by my cockring. Oh my fucking god. Oh, wonderful. It's very relaxed. A lot of people have like jobs like you do. So we don't try and force people to like be active. But if you ever feel like posting, feel free to just say good morning. Or like post some art or something. No AI art, we don't allow it. So yeah, feel free to just, you know, hang out, enjoy the emotes. And thank you for joining, baby. But yeah, we're gonna have ad hell. I'm gonna drink some water in the meantime. Yeah, thank you. Post bunny girls, that's your job, bun. Hi, Apple. Hi, baby. We're gonna have ads in a second. Sorry. I'm gonna drink some water. I actually do need it. Oh, no. So give me a second. I'll be right back. Oh. You only want bunny ears, bun. That's the only thing you're interested in. Bunny ears and tits. Truly. You're very picky. And I know it. Silly boy. Could be worse. It could be. That's true. But you're very picky. You like other things? Okay, what? Bass? What other things do you like, bun? Hmm? Low-key bass. I do like bunny boys. I like bunny boys, bunny girls, but not like the bunny, the Playboy bunny suit. That's actually like kind of low tier in my opinion. You have dug your own grave. You have dug your own grave. Now you have to confess. Like the bunny suit is kind of low tier, but like I actually like actual bunny girls and boys. Like if the bunny ears and tail are real, that is what I like. I love taking my own grave. Sometimes I get into it and then take a fat nap. Bun is a, yeah, see, Bun is a bun. Bun is a bit of a furry. No, not full furry. Full furry is like actual animal. Like a girl with bunny ears. Not the Playboy bunny suit. Because that's just a girl, so. That's just a girl in a costume. Full furry is like a full animal. Yeah, I don't like Judy Hopps. I'm not like into that. That's not really my thing. So, no. Like, Neko Mimi. Like, ears. Just ears. Just ears and tail. Like, just the Mimi. Yeah, kimono. Yeah, literally, kimono. Yes, that was the term I was looking for. Yeah, I just like kimono. Sakura is just ears and tail, though. Like the Final Fantasy race? Yeah, kinda. Yeah, basically. Oh, that big girl. The big woman from Final Fantasy with the ears. Oh, she's cute. Yeah. Yeah, kimono Mimi too. Yeah. Yeah. I'm used to calling it kimono Mimi. That was like, I'm old. Hi. I'm old. Kimono Mimi is like the term I grew up with. And that's like the term I'm used to using. Because it literally means animal ear. Or monster ear, however you want to say it. So I just like kimono Mimi. So like that's my taste. I like kimono Mimi. So it's kind of like how you see in a lot of gacha games, like how it's like a completely normal girl and she has like a big tail and that's it. And she's suddenly like a shark girl and she has sharp teeth and just a tail, but she's just like a normal girl. That would be considered along the lines of like kimono Mimi. Hi, welcome back, Miko. Hi, baby. Welcome back, honey. Hi. But yeah, bunnies are probably my... Yeah, kind of like Gura. Yeah. Kind of like Gura. I didn't really care for Gura's, like, design. Gura as the streamer was more memorable than her design, in my opinion. She looked too young, in my opinion. I didn't like how, like, little she looked. That's a little uncomfortable for me. I don't like young looking little things. Not really my jam. That's like my personal taste. But like I like sharp teeth. The sharp teeth thing is cool. She retired, so. She quit. Yeah, before graduation. Yeah, she quit. There was too much stress put on the poor girl. I totally understand why she graduated, that poor girl. And slay MILFs and speak like a 300-year-old for loss. It was now it's cool. Same brain cell. I feel you. Yeah. With her, like, independent one. Yeah, with her independent persona. Ah, thank you for the brain cell. You get it. You get it. I'm more for, like, the muscle mommy MILFs. I like the older muscle mommies. The muscle MILFs. The waifus, so to speak. So, I'm more of like the waifu moms. I love muscle mommies. So, literally, muscle MILFs. Those are my favorites. Oh, Marina, you got 6 nippies! Oh, and not bad jiggles, okay. The nippies are good today. The nippies are good today. We got an even 6. I like it. Congratulations. So, it is going up. Miko has a spare. Yeah, you have a spare nippy. I could. Not in the way that you're hoping, though. You'd have to be tied up, because I have to, like, make up for my size. So, it would be messy. It would be messy, but you would enjoy it the entire time. Let's put it that way. Yeah. I never said it would be clean. It would definitely be messy. And I'm okay with that. Yeah. Oh no, Devi. I'm sure you understand, Devi. You get like those plastic tarps underneath the sheet that you like designate on the bed. So you put the tarp down and then you get like a comfy sheet that you like are like, okay, I'm going to wash this. This is the designated washing for playtime sheet. But you definitely have like a thin plastic tarp underneath it so you don't fuck up your entire bed. So you have to like prep. You totally have to prep. And then you get the spreader bar. And then you get a spreader bar. Like a really high quality spreader bar. And that's really important. Prep is really important, okay, children? Prep is really important. Get a spreader bar. I'm gonna stop there. Yeah, tarp. Yeah, exactly. Tarps are really important. People actually don't utilize tarps good enough. And you don't want like a crazy thick one, because if you put like a good sheet over it, you're gonna get the crinkle noise, yeah. But like the sheet is there for comfort, because I don't like the texture of tarps. So the sheet is like good for textural problems. Like I like using nice cotton sheets, because they're easy to wash. And if you're doing like the painting thing, if you're having like one of those, we're gonna cover each other in paints. And we're gonna see how much we can paint our sheets with it. That's really fun. But you want a tarp underneath it so you don't fuck up your whole bed. Or your carpet, depending on where you're at. Because like some beds are too soft. And like, you don't get enough like leverage because it's too much bounce. And it hurts your knees because I'm getting old. Hi. So I usually prefer the floor. With like a couple of like those wedges, those foam wedges. Those are actually really useful. People don't utilize those enough either. So it would be messy. But a couple of foam wedges, a tarp, and like a sheet. And you're gonna be having a lot of fun. And maybe a spreader bar. You're gonna have a lot of fun. With a couple of other things that I can't say on Twitch. I think that's about as far on the TOS that I'm allowed to go. We're learning, children. There are a couple other things that I would use, but I can't say here. I was going to say like something that is like one of my favorites, actually. But I can't say it here. They are, aren't they? They're really good for your back, too. They're like really good for like leverage, and they're great for your back. Hi, B. Hi, baby. Hi. You came in at a great time. I think I scared So. I think I went into too much detail too quickly. But this is just like a basic formula for me. This isn't anything special. This is very normal. It's like a tried and true formula for anybody, really. You don't really have to do much with this formula. And then it just comes out to like creativity and like boundaries and like the stoplight system and all that. It really just comes out to like personal taste after that. I'm prepping my food, damn. My eyes are here. I just have a lovely leather blindfold on. Don't worry, baby. Did I make you hungry? I hope I made you hungry. Don't egg me. Oh, rude bee. Oh no, don't egg me. It's all jiggly. No eatings also? Oh no. So. Sosa decided to egg me too. Rude. Are you making eggs? Is that why? Are you making eggs? Are you egging me? Because it's thick and jiggly and white? Is that what we're at? As fun as for bottom. You're the one that said it first. You said that you would love a woman that could kill you. And you mentioned me. So I called you out on it. Thank you for the follow, baby. Thank you. You like my googly eyes? I like my googly eyes. My googly eyes are great. They're silly. And thank you for the follow, sweetheart. It's very sweet of you. Egg formations? You're goofy. Those are always eggs of affirmation. The egg of affirmation is on my tits. Get it right. That's the egg of affirmation because it jiggles every time I move. The ones on my head are to make you guys laugh. So confirmed he was a bottom for a woman that could kill him, and I called him out. Oh, B has 10 nippies. It's very nipply today. It's extremely nipply today. Oh, but your jiggle physics are low. Oh no. Oh no. Big sad. Big sad for you. Oh, poor baby. I know. Less jiggly, more nipply. Well, Defi's pretty fucking nipply too. Damn, Defi. And Defi's jiggly. Like, that's actually pretty decent jiggle physics. Not bad. Not bad, baby. Not bad. Nuh-uh. But you just said you really wanted someone to kill you. Nazgul has a nice even... Oh, Nazgul's actually pretty good all around. Congratulations, Nazgul. Good job. Good job. Congratulations. Yeah, Nazgul's like winning all around. Congrats. And flexing 6. I know. A nice even 6 nippies. You should probably sleep, yokai. You should probably sleep, baby. But we're doing pretty okay. I highly recommend sleeping. Honestly. I highly recommend it. You'd probably do better. You could dream of femboys. You could totally dream of femboys, baby. That's what dreaming is for. You can't because of exams. You should sleep. That actually would probably help you retain information better. Sleeping is actually really good for retaining information. even if it's like little cat naps every so often. That's usually what I end up doing, is I sleep a little bit here and there, and I go back to studying. I do like sleep cycles. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, dream of femboys and their big, lovely handlers. Exactly. Dream of the Omegaverse. As cringy as that is. I think that would be funny as hell. Marina. For wanting to have bunny ears. Yes, make sure you set an alarm, sweetheart. A very loud one with a backup alarm, that in case you sleep through it, okay? It's good for you, trust me. But thank you for saying hi, sweetie. I appreciate it. Sleep is good for you. We have a few people who are doing their exams right now. I know a few people. Sleep is good for you, okay? Take care. Marina's just a bit of a degenerate. She's become worse since being here. Marina's definitely become worse since being here. I've actively made Marina worse. Marina's like, oh, I have been found out. Yeah, but Marina's all, consent is sexy, and Marina subscribes to that. Consent is very sexy. We all like him consent. It's very important. That being said, bunny ears, bun. It's literally something you like. Not that Marina wouldn't enjoy it though. We're like, you know exactly how. Shh. Shh. Don't out me. Don't out me like that. I actively made you worse, and I am very aware of that. You're the one that likes to send me stuff unprompted. No, actually, Marina likes to send me stuff of like, look, this is really good. This is really good BL comic panels. Or Marina will send me like comic panels where she is very much like, I'm disappointed. This one isn't what I wanted. And I'm not, like, I have said nothing. I have said nothing. I'm like, oh man, that is disappointing. You have been sending me pets lately. You've been very busy with your exams and stuff though. You haven't had the time to read anything spicy. That being said, my spicy level, what I consider spicy, is way higher than yours. What you consider spicy is like very fluffy, in my opinion. Your spice and my fluff is very different. Like what I consider fluff is your spice. The pets are adorable, though. That's okay, Marina. Your exploration is healthy. I'll never be upset, like, with you exploring and being, like, happy with your exploration. Because you're genuinely excited and you're having a great time. And it's very great. Like, it's fun. Because I enjoy, like, seeing these things and being like, fuck, that is disappointing. Because when you want to see something that you're enjoying and expecting, and like the plot is juicy versus the diamond ringer. Only in spice. Only in spice. Only in spice. But like, it's very true though. Regardless of spice level, when you're expecting something and wanting something, and it leads up to something only for like it to be very disappointing and like I fucking wanted this to happen and it didn't happen. Or it was like it led me to believe and I was betrayed. It's literally like top 10 anime betrayals. Yeah. I'm from Arrakis, spice levels. I'm in the same boat. Like, the spice must flow. The spice must flow. And don't get me wrong, I still like light spice. I can still totally enjoy light spice. I actually can't read fluff. Fluff is actually what makes me embarrassed. Believe it or not. Spice doesn't make me embarrassed, truthfully. Spice is really easy, like heavy spice, hard spice. The like fucking spicy shit, like actually really spicy shit that would make people like, what the fuck am I looking at? That doesn't actually make me blush. It's the fluff that makes me embarrassed. Lisan al-Gaib! I am not. I am not. Come on now. Come on now, I'm not. The spice must flow. Yeah, Bun's straight. Bun is a very straight man. He's a very heterosexual man. I'm aware of that. And there's nothing wrong with that. You can be heterosexual. Be safe, Devi. Have a safe drive home. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. But, like, it's totally fine. Like, everybody has their own taste. And everybody has their spice level. Yeah, see, Bun? Exactly. You thought about it, and you wanted it, and you were like, okay, let's see if I like this. And I actually really, like, commend you for, like, you know, checking it out and being like, maybe I might like this. And then just being like, yeah, this kind of just doesn't do it for me. I'm genuinely just not attracted. And that's, you know, something you discovered for yourself. And I think that's really healthy. Because you genuinely know, versus like being like, I'm not gay! I don't know it, but I'm not gay! Like, you genuinely just know, because you thought about it. Yeah! Oh, Stormy, are you a good girl? Oh. Stormy is a good girl. Yeah. I appreciate you being such a good girl here today. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Thank you for being such a good girl for me. Thank you. I appreciate you being such a good girl. Thank you for coming back and staying here and being here today. Yeah, exactly. It's like being Demi. Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, Twitch is like, are you sure you want to send this? And actually, it's a good point that Soso makes. Like, you can be completely straight and still like booty stuff. Like, even for yourself. Because men actually have like a very sensitive organ called a prostate. And here's where we get into the sex education. Because prostates are very easily stimulated, and like even when you self-pleasure as a man, exactly, Stormy. Yeah, I agree. Because you can actually have a wonderful orgasm as a man with your prostate. If you push enough, we can. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hello, Stormy. Yeah. So, like, and for some people, like, it doesn't, like, do anything for them. Because I've actually talked to people like that, too. I'm just here. That's fair. I've talked to people in real life and online where, like, they've actively, like, experimented and tried. And they're like, yeah, I have tried a few times. And it kind of just doesn't do anything for me. And sometimes it's like IBS. And sometimes it's like the nature of their anatomy, like the way they're built, their intestines are built, or like the layout, or like just how it is for them, or like they're just not very sensitive, and sometimes they didn't do it right, or they tried to too fast, and sometimes like they didn't do it themselves, and it didn't work, and when they did it by themselves, it worked much better. So it really depends. Everything is really, really particular and personal. And it can depend on the material, like a softer material versus like a harder silicone sometimes works, and sometimes it's the opposite. Like, I'm actually pretty that way. I have to have a very soft silicone because I'm very sensitive. Yeah, right, Stormy? Yeah, and a prostate massager? Exactly. Especially if you, like, prefer that over pegging, because that can actually be, like, kind of too much for someone who isn't very experienced in general. And sometimes it's the opposite. The massager doesn't really do anything, but the like pegging is like much more stimulating because it's like their person that they really, really care about and trust as like, yeah, see? Especially like with Stormy, as they said earlier, being demisexual, it also comes into the play of like they're trusting the person they care about a lot, and they wouldn't do it with other people. It's like the person they want to trust with this, and that also brings into like the pleasure that comes with that. The person they trust is giving them pleasure, and that brings it into a whole other field. They like care about this person enough, and they want this person to like bring them pleasure, and they're trusting this person. That goes really into it, and that really matters with the pleasure it brings them. So that's like a whole other level of it. So that's really important, especially for demisexuals. And I know actually most of my friends are demisexual. I tend to make a lot of friends with demisexuals and ace people, like people who are on the ace spectrum for some reason. I'm like cursed with like the ace friend circle. When I'm not ace, like I'm the opposite. I'm like a horny motherfucker. So it's really hard. So yeah. Yeah. I'm a very like open, like I consider it more of like a logistical talk and like not a horny based talk. Like there's no horny drive to this talk, in my opinion. I tend to turn the horny brain off when I talk like this, because I think it's very like nice to be able to like express yourself without the fear of being judged. And I don't think a lot of adults get to do that, or feel safe enough to express themselves and not feel like someone is trying to fuck them. Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, I like the whole like flirting and all that, and like what we were doing earlier. Yes. Yes, you only feel sexual attraction to someone you have a very high emotional bond with. Yes, that's what demi is. Exactly. You don't feel sexual attraction to like someone you're not emotionally caring about. Deeply emotionally caring about. Yes. Yes, it is not that demi is not tied to gender. Yes. Demi is not tied to gender. You can be demi and be gay. You can be demi and be asexual. Actually, you can be like demi and be aro. It's very interesting. Enjoy your night rally. Hi, Void. Hi. But yeah, enjoy your night rally. Thank you for lurking, baby. I always enjoy you lurking. Enjoy your evening. Have a nice sleep. Yeah, exactly. Like, demi people do not enjoy one-night stands or flings or friends with benefits. Like, that's kind of just not something they do. You can actually be demi. I have a friend who's both. They're extremely demi, but like sex isn't like something that interests them except with their partner. except with their husband. They basically participate in it because they care about their husband so much. And ace has a very wide spectrum. Ace, like just like any other sexuality, has a very wide spectrum. You don't have to be like completely turned off by sex. You can have, not really. Like for most other people, like, because they've been with people before where they were just completely turned off by sex, like with this singular person in their life, that they actually feel comfortable enough, because they have had other relationships where sex was just a complete turn off, but they cared a lot about their person, but sex was like uncomfortable for them. They kind of like sacrificed themselves to be sexual with their partners in the past. Yes, you can actually like still be sexual in a way. You can be romantically involved with sex. Like sex can just be a romantic act, but you can still not really care about it. You can do it out of like the romantic love of your partner. You can be interested in sex, like you can be interested in porn and enjoy porn, or you can be interested in smut but not want to have sex itself. You can be completely turned off by any forms of sex. You can be completely sex repulsed as an ace. There's different like levels of ace. There are many different levels of ace. So it really depends. It truly depends on each person. Just like there are different levels of, like, I guess this is a really good example as well. There are different, like, percentages of bisexual and pansexual, I guess. And that's really interesting to say, because people have their own spectrums. I actually guess a spectrum would be the better word for it. There are spectrums. Everything is a spectrum. Just like people have their own taste. People have their own preferences. Like some people can be bisexual but have a higher preference for women. Some people can be bisexual and have a higher preference for men, like percentage-wise. They can be like a 65-40 one way, or a 70-30 one way. It can really vary. They can be gay and be ace. You can be aromantic and be gay. Like there are so many different things that people kind of don't think about. And it's very interesting how that plays into sexuality and like the way you have sex and the way your boundaries come across with sex. Or even the lack of sex, or how often you feel comfortable with sex, or communicating your boundaries. It's very important. It all comes down to communication. And a lot of times, communication is really what works for people. And I think demisexual is what people kind of don't realize a lot of the time. Demisexual and especially asexual. Hey, Jill, snoo! Yeah. Sorry if I'm talking too much, by the way. I think stuff like this is actually quite important, because a lot of people don't realize a lot of things. That they're like, oh my god, it's me! Yeah, it's very interesting, but a lot of people realize that they like can relate to certain things. A lot of people don't realize that like a lot of things apply to them. Like a lot of people don't realize that they're like on the ace spectrum or the demi spectrum. Yeah, it's sex ed. We're having like sexuality sex ed versus like kinky sex ed. Usually it's kinky sex ed, but we're having sexuality sex ed at the moment. Because I think a lot of people in my age group didn't have these labels. to sort of help them understand themselves or help other people understand themselves growing up. Because a lot of people very much are on the demi spectrum, or just straight up demi. I know so many of my friends are completely just demi. They don't do flings, they don't do friends with benefits, they can't do a one-night stand. It's just not what they're into. Or they experimented and it was not really for them. They didn't like it. It was not a pleasant experience. Yeah, exactly. And even now, adults don't realize it. Like, people in their 40s don't realize it. And they're just like, oh my god, that actually is me. Like, you'll describe it, but you won't use, like, the term. Yeah, exactly. Like, I've explained it to people who are like, oh, I don't do this LGBTQ stuff, and I don't do the woke stuff. So, and yeah, like, and people who don't like the label thing, but it's true, the label, it's not really for you, but it's very helpful for other people to understand. Labels are kind of there for the convenience of others, not necessarily for you so. It's more so for others to understand. Because once you put a name to something, it's like, oh my god, this makes so much sense. It's kind of like a medical label. Like, once they have like a word to fit like a checkbox, they're like, oh my god, I understand it now. That's literally all it's for. That's genuinely all it's for. Even if it's not comfortable, it's convenient. It's all about convenience. That's genuinely all they are for. It's just like the pronoun thing. Because I didn't have words for who I am and what I am growing up. There was no words for me. There was no words for what I was. I didn't have these words growing up. And now that there are, it makes so much sense. It makes sense for me. It makes sense for other people. People are comfortable around me. People know what to refer me as. People know what to call me. And to not be uncomfortable when talking to me and referring to me and looking at me even. Don't egg me. No egg. No egg. That's what it's for. It's for simplistic comfort. Not just for you, for other people. Oh, thank you for the cheeky rubs. And I learned that. I have a lot of friends with degrees in poli-sci for political science. And when I have discussions with these people, it's literally just, that's what a lot of, it's like having a flag. It's like all the flags. Country flags. It's kind of the same thing as like a country's flag. It's just the same thing. That's kind of it. It's literally the same thing as like a country's flag. That's why there are so many. It's the same thing as a country having a flag. These sexualities and these identities that have flags, it's the exact same thing as a country having a flag. There's no difference. And like a lot of these older people who are like, I don't like this, this is change, I just don't like the change. Like, yes. But now people get to know what to call each other. It's like saying, I'm American. Oh, okay. That's simple. That's easy. You can refer to someone as American. That's not hard. So you can refer to me as my pronoun. That's the same thing. It's literally the same fucking thing. There's no difference in the concept. Yeah. It's the same fucking concept. It's kind of, it's simplistic when you actually think about it. It's extreme, like the thing that I'm wearing, the little non-binary heart, it'd be the same thing if I had a little American flag heart. You could refer to me as American. Like, it's the same thing. It's just simplistic. It's a simplistic thing to refer to me as what I am. So you don't have any confusion. And it's the one thing that I'm happy of. Yeah, it's literally like a faction. It's like if you're Horde or Alliance in World of Warcraft. It's the same thing. Yeah, it's the same thing, Bun. Yeah, it goes full circle. It's the same thing. Yes, it's the same thing. It would be like me saying, for the horde! Zog zog. It's the same thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so people who get like kind of fussy about it, oh, I just wanted it. I like it. I like kink wear. I love kink wear. I love wearing latex. I like wearing PVC. I like wearing these types of accessories in my daily wear. I wear harnesses in my daily wear in real life because they're very great accessories. So I like wearing it. And I have short hair today because I wanted to. Yeah, I have like 6 different harnesses that I wear depending on the occasion. So, yeah, I have a pin. I have a couple of pronoun pins. I actually need to get a new one to update myself. So, yeah, English is a very gender neutral language, exactly. But most like romantic languages are very inherently like gendered and honorific. So, yes, English is like one of the few gender neutral languages. And so like when you insinuate your pronouns, you kind of have to make a point to. And so that like surprises people because they just kind of assume your like pronoun. So they have to kind of guess versus like when you refer to yourself with a pronoun naturally in other languages. But that's very true. It's a good point, so. Kind of like how, like in Japanese, Bun, like a lot of, I guess, like the big point is like tomboys. Yeah, there was a commenter, Bun, I think like last week, who when they asked my pronouns, they started getting kind of like picky with it, and I ended up ignoring them because they were like, well, are you multiple people? And I just kind of ignored it after that. I sort of like ignored them because that is very much like the anti-pronoun question that they use. Yeah, that is the very normal rhetoric that people use for people with gender neutral pronouns. And it's best to ignore them because they are just being picky. Yeah, and like when you don't know someone's pronouns or you don't know a person in general or even just anybody, it's kind of the default pronoun that you use. You say they. For anybody, really. If you don't know who or what they are, most people just start saying they because they don't know. And we don't realize that we do that. So I just say they because it's very convenient. It is a convenient word. When you don't know, when in doubt, just use they. It is the most neutral word. Yeah, English is very unusual in that sense. It's very unusual in that sense. Like when I was doing Japanese, when I lived with a bunch of my Japanese roommates, I ended up using atashi a lot because it's extremely neutral and slightly tomboyish. I did end up using boku every once in a while, but I used atashi the most because it's the most neutral pronoun. But I ended up having boku a lot. Aww, I hope the dog was cute. That's nice. I love dogs. Phil's in the hallway right now. He's having a nice nap. He'd be an old man having a nice nap. But yeah, I've always had like gender neutral stuff, even when I was younger, and I didn't realize it. Because my name, my real life name, is a very neutral name in almost every language it's used in. In some languages it's female. In some languages it's like a very cool, kind of like tomboyish female name. And then I have written it in like a very like masculine way, especially in the Japanese way. I use some really interesting characters to use it, so I really like it. And in English, it's a man's name. It's primarily a man's name. But in a few other languages, it's a girl's name. But so I have a very gender neutral name. Naturally, I was born with this name, so like it's very fitting. So my name is actually very interesting in real life. That's very interesting, Bun. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I like Atashi. Atashi's very convenient. It's extremely convenient. It's just what I've ended up always using when I was speaking Japanese a lot more often. And it's really easy to say. It's a very easy to say word. Atashi. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, watashi is like more formal because you don't know the person, so it's a little more polite. And then atashi is like a little more convenient and familiar because it's kind of like you're being a little lazy and you're being less formal because you're not pronouncing it quite like properly. So yes, I very much did exactly that. So I used watashi at work, and then when I was at home with friends, I used atashi because I was kind of lazy. That's kind of what I did. Yeah, it's exactly what I did. My friends put me on show. No! No, not school. That's bad habits. That's bad habits. No, no, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's really funny. That's extremely funny, not school. I love that. You don't want to speak the slang. It's extremely funny coming out of my mouth because like my Japanese, I speak like my voice sounds particularly effeminate when I speak Japanese. Yeah, Japanese has a lot of really interesting words. It's very weird. You have weird words in Japanese. There's such weird words. Do you know this channel, Bun? It's two dudes just sitting together on a desk, and one is like the normal. It's like the very typical style of Japanese comedy where one is an idiot and one is normal, and he's like, "Why does this word sound this way? So what is this word?" Yeah. And the other one, the other one is like an idiot, and he's like smiling very stupidly, and he tells him the word, and he's like, "So why the fuck is it this?" And he just like sits there. They are so funny. They are so funny. I watch them so often. It's very classic Japanese comedy. It's aho and like serious. Yeah, he's just like tee the whole time. They're so fucking funny. Oh my god, they're so funny. Oh, I kind of want to put it on. Does anyone want to link it? The most recent one? The wearing stuff, like what you said in the Discord, so I can play it. How do you guys feel? Do you want to watch one? I really want to watch one. I'm super down. Because it's so fucking funny. Like, you got it exactly right, Nazgul. He's like, heh heh, the whole time. And the other one's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, it's so funny. Oh, it's so goddamn funny. It's like one of my favorite styles of comedy on top of it. You sent it at media? Oh, beautiful. Okay, we might switch off to a new scene. So what I'll have to do is do BRB and swap off a couple of things, babies. So give me a second, okay? Let me unlock everything. So let me grab my background so I can pop it off. Okay, let me turn this off. And then what I'm gonna do is this. Do this, and then I'll pull it up. This pots pots. Pots pots. It's so stupid. I love it. And media. Perfect. Thank you. Yes, it's these guys! Oh my god, I love these fuckers. They're so stupid. They're so goddamn stupid. Okay. We're gonna go this way. And we're gonna pop it this way. And then what I'm gonna do is go to gaming. Okay. Hi, everybody. Let me do this really quick. I have to grab here. And I'm gonna pop myself up here. Like this. Hi, everybody. And let's make sure I'm going to turn this off. And okay. Yeah, mimetic words are really fun. Yes, they are. Make sure you can, like, tell me if we can hear it and if there's an echo really quick, okay, babies? These guys are so funny. Oh my god, these guys are fucking hilarious. I love them. So I'm gonna put my headphones on because I took them off for a second. Okay. I think I might have this a little loud. Okay. And then what I'm gonna do is theater mode. Actually, full screen? This is better. Okay. Here we go.
Where in Japanese?
Where what? 着る、かぶる、かける、巻く、
God, these guys are
履
stupid.
く、つける、締める。
Which one's for clothes?
Which clothes?
His face. His face.
No. Upper body? 着る。Lower body? 履く。
So jacket, 着る.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Shirt, 着る.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Cap, 着る.
No. Cap. かぶる。
His face is so fucking stupid. Oh my god.
Glasses, つける.
かける。
Oh my god. It's so stupid. It's so fucking... I can't. It's awful. Oh my god. Yeah, that no totally comes from the soul. He's so fucking done with him. Oh my god. I can't. I actually can't right now. I can't. I legitimately can't. It's so fucking funny. Oh, I can't right now, you guys. It's awful. It's awful. I'm gonna swap to this one because I'm really lazy right now. Okay, babies? I'm really lazy and I've been streaming for 2 hours. And I'm very tired. Let me go here. And we're gonna pop you up. I'm gonna pop here. Because you're still here. See? We're still here. Okay. I'm actually taking my blindfold off. You guys can see me now. Hi. Dude, that's so stupid. Oh my god. His no. I can't. It's so stupid. It's so stupid, babies. Ugh. It's awful. It's genuinely awful, honeys. They are so funny. I'm so glad you all knew what I was talking about. Because, like, the amount of, like, bullshit that he puts up with from the other one is so funny. I can't. I genuinely can't. It's so... It's something. Like, some of them are so fucking funny. I've lost my shit at, like, so many of them. But it really goes into, like, language and all that, and how, like... It's all just really weird, especially Japanese. Japanese is such an interesting language. It's truly just an interesting language. There are so many weird words in Japanese. It's so funny. Oh, God. Oh, we have an ad popping up. Yep, there's the ad. I might go for another 30 minutes. How do you all feel about? Oop, I'm small. Whoops. Sorry. How do you all feel about me being up for another 30-ish minutes? You got your JPT? Oh, good luck, Bun. You can do it. You can do it, baby. You guys get to see my eyes now. I'm actually gonna drink some water. I hope you don't mind. Yeah. I just hope I'm not boring you. I hope I'm not boring you all. It's been like big yap ASMR session today. I'm sorry. Hi, Jojo. Hi, baby. We're actually just talking about some really interesting stuff. Oh, Marina, you're special. You're catching short hair Morav today. How are you today, baby? Oh. I just took my blindfold off. You guys get to see my face now. And you get short hair Morav. I don't feel like having my long hair today. But yeah, good luck. Good luck, honey. Oh, you got back from therapy. Congratulations. Oh, sorry about the ads. Sorry about the ads. Let me do this really quick. Huh. There it is. There it is. Bun. Bun called it right when I did. Oh, and there's my 2 o'clock alarm. Always, always. Pop that off and pop that off. Wait. No, you're fine. So. How does it count down? Oh, it's just a gag. It's just a joke thing. It's truly just a joke thing. It's a fucking emote. Yeah, it's an emote. Because it says ad 1 of 80 is like a joke on the ads. Because the ads always take a really long fucking time. So, that's the joke. Yeah, it's an emote. It's a 7TV emote. Yeah. But no! No wanking! No. It's okay. But I hope therapy went well. Bun. You're okay. Yeah. Oh no, they rated during an ad. Oh no. Oh no. Let me get a shout out going. Thank you for the raid, baby. I'm sorry about the ad. Oh no. I feel so guilty. I feel so guilty. Oh. Thank you for the raid, sweetie. Let me get this going. Bravo. 9D. Oh, I'm glad. We were playing Fallout New Vegas. Oh, how fun. How fun. How are we liking Fallout New Vegas? We got 15 seconds, everybody. Hold. 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 Hold the ad. We got 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome, babies. Thank you for the raid, sweetheart. I'm sorry you caught me during an ad. Thank you, Rabo. It's very sweet of you. How was Fallout New Vegas? Hi. I'm Mora. I'm your silly little crow that accidentally drank an angel. Was very good. Good. I'm glad. Fallout New Vegas is really fun to watch. I'm terrible at Bethesda games myself, but I like watching them. I like really fun randomizers, actually. Randomizers are super fun. But thank you so much for the raid. If you have to raid and run, don't feel obligated. If you need to do your after stream care, feel free. Get some water, stretch your limbs, and feel free to take a bath or take a nap afterwards or eat. I usually have to take a bath or nap afterwards. I'm very tired. But yeah, thank you so much for the raid. It's very sweet of you. We're just having some really fun conversations about language and culture, and all kinds of things. We mainly have a lot of conversations in here when we do ASMR. So yeah. For everyone who stopped by, thank you for coming in. I just ended up taking a drink of water, so I lost my train of thought completely. Behind me is our little tiny casting couch with chat on it. Chat's just sitting there like a good boy. And just, you know, kicking his little feetsies and making my couch crusty. As always. My couch is very crusty. I'm gonna have to wash it later. Spray it with a hose. But anyway. Everyone feel free to sit back and relax or get sleepy. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Nazgul. I'm a pretty relaxed guy, you know? Unless someone's a dong, then I get them the fuck out. So, you know, it just depends. You missed me with the blindfold. I had a very fun blindfold on earlier. We had some fun shenanigans. So. Marina, no wanking. You're gonna make me crusty. That's our very popular emotes. Usually the wank or the fill emotes, my dog. A lot of people like my fill emotes. My old dog is currently taking a nap with his baby ball. He's an old man. So yeah. But if you do have to do a raid and run, feel free. I don't mind. But yeah, welcome in, Hunter. I appreciate it. All raids are good raids, I like to say. What's not to like about this old man? Yeah, we like Phil. He's a goofy guy. He's a goofy old guy. Oh man, I'll have to take a video of him with his little ball, with his new ball, because he's so happy about it. So lately, what he did, or he was doing earlier as well, he did this yesterday, but he likes to pick it up and run down the stairs with it because it makes it rattle. So it's like his favorite toy to take up and down the stairs. Who steals socks? Oh my god, this fucker steals socks. Lately he hasn't, because he likes his toy so much. The toy is like squeezable enough that it makes him happy. So, like, I don't know, he's like a little kid. He's like a silly little kid trapped in an old man's body. So, and I think the weather's been really good on him because it's cooled off finally. But he keeps trying to steal my bread. He keeps trying to steal my bread off the counter. I hate having the baby gate up. Because his little, like, snoot, his sniffer, keeps going up at my counter when he thinks I'm not upstairs. Yeah, I'll get a video of him with his toy. Let me see, is this toy here? It actually is. I can probably take one after stream today, I think. Yeah, I'll put it in the Discord. So you guys can get, like, a video of me shaking it and him running up the stairs. I think that will be really funny. Oh, thank you for the follow, sweetheart. Thank you. Follows are anonymous, by the way. So don't feel obligated or shy. You can follow whenever you feel like. Don't worry about it. I do have a bunch of uploads on YouTube that I have to like finish thumbnails for. So I have a lot of backlog that I have saved on YouTube from previous streams that are no longer up here on Twitch. I've just been really bad about like publishing them because I've been kind of shy lately. So they will be up soon. I just have to really like buckle up and like finish making thumbnails. So I apologize, babies. I will be getting those up soon, very soon, at some point. Yeah, very soon. We'll see. So yeah, don't worry. That'll happen. Oh, that's right. I don't have music on anymore. Oh my god. I'm a dumbass. Oh, I do. I have my other music on. I'm a bingus. I'm a big bingus. I have different music on. What a shift. I forgot about this music. It's like my opening and ending music. I completely forgot about that. I do like this music though. It's very cool music. It's not the ASMR music, so I don't know. I might swap back. How are you all feeling about this one? Because this is like my usual chatting. It's not the ASMR vibe I tend to go for. I might swap back. I'm feeling it. Okay, I'll be right back. You guys can still listen to me while I adjust things. I apologize, babies. I keep adjusting things because I wanted to see that video with you all. Let me swap stuff around. Select. And then I have to unlock stuff. Because I want you here and you here. Okay. And then you go here. And that's better. And then let me get this back up because I'm a bingus. I'm sorry, babies. I'm very fussy. I don't usually swap scenes in ASMR. Let's see. Oh, no, wrong one. No, that's the other menu. Whoops! Oh, that's the 18+ menu. Can't have that here. Oh my. I think I'd get in trouble for that one. I would get in trouble for that one. Definitely. That one would get me in trouble. And let's pop back here. How about that? Better! I feel better about this. And let's pop my music back on. Yeah! I'll pop that one off. There we are, we're back. I feel better. This is where we're supposed to be. Oh, this is like the lighting I like and everything. We're gonna pop over here. I don't know. We had so much tummy appreciation these last few weeks. I kind of feel guilty not doing it, but I also feel like I should save it. And that should be like a Tuesday only gift. You know. You guys don't get to have it all the time. I'll spoil you that way. Tummy appreciation feels silly. Too much tummy. Spoil you too much. Spoil all of you too much. With your silly shenanigans, you know. Oh. Am I changing size? I am changing size. Oh no. How bad. Oh, there it goes. Sorry, I'm having like VTube studio problems. Okay, I think everything is good. Thank you, Bun. I've been back for a minute. Well, that's okay. Ah, you're okay, Bun. I figured you were sleepy. I'll be ending in 15 minutes though, Bun. You can be eepy. I can do some eepy noises, but we like some scratchies. Oh, thank you for cheeky rubs. Would we like some scratchies to get you guys sleepy before I head out? I can do that. Thank you for the follow, sweetie. Thank you. Oh, man, would you like a good boy before you fall asleep? I can give you a nice scratchy good boy. Hell yeah. You can get a good boy. Yeah. We can have a scratchy good boy. Such a good boy, Bun. Yeah. Such a good boy. That's so good. Oh, such a good boy, Bun. Such a sleepy good boy. Such a good boy, Bun. Yeah, such a good boy. There you go. You can be sleepy. Yeah, I know a lot of you are in a different time zone. So if you want to be sleepy, go ahead. Go ahead and be sleepy. And don't take my panties. Though, to be fair, they're not mine. My panties are black. My panties are, in fact, black. So feel free. And I know exactly who we're gonna raid today. Yes. 12 a.m. dinner? What are you having for dinner? It's so late, So-so. So-so. It's such a late dinner. What did you make? What color do you have? Oh, do we get special forbidden knowledge? Ooh. Forbidden marina knowledge. Oh my. Tell me. What color do you have? Oh, that sounds lovely, So-so. Delicious. I hope you enjoy it. I had a very lovely omelet with some sausage and spices and cheese and some really nice sourdough toast with some jam on it, with some lingonberry preserves actually on it. So I had actually a pretty good breakfast this morning. And I had coffee. Fish bones on pink is the forbidden knowledge. Cute! Marina has some cute panties today. Cute. Lingonberry. It's like a Swedish Norwegian berry. They're kind of like cranberries, but tastier, in my opinion. It's like a more flavorful cranberry. You thought you meant food. We're doing some ASMR, baby. Some nice talking, some scratchies. Some nice scratchies. Yeah, lingonberry is tasty. I like lingonberry. It's probably my favorite. Lingonberry and pomegranate are my favorites. It's just hard to get lingonberry where I'm at. It is covering food. Oh my god, Marina! Bad! Marina! You bad girl! Marina! Oh my. Marina's spicy today. Oh, Marina. Spicy girl. You can't believe you thought of it for so long. So. So. That's a good ligma. That's a very good ligma. That's okay. mean, it's pretty late, Marina. You can go sleepies. I'm gonna end in 10 minutes, baby. You don't need to stay till the end, honey. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. You can be sleepy. It's okay. I actually think my music's a little low. Let me double check. There we go. Let's turn it just a little. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Thank you, Blue Screws. Yeah, you can listen while you get ready for bed, baby. But I know you're tired, so don't try too hard, okay? Do your best. Take care of yourself. Yeah, we're all just kind of relaxing a little. Yeah, it's sleepy. I think a lot of us are gonna be sleepy. And I want to check and see if Summer is still streaming. Because Summer's doing a birthday stream. And I want to raid into Summer. And give Summer a nice happy birthday. I am an American streamer, unfortunately. I know I have like an unusual type of speaking, an unusual way of speaking for an American. I just have been around a very large amount of people who aren't American. So I have like a very interesting way of like speaking. I have a few grammatical issues with the way my brain works. So I do understand that. I lived for a very long time with non-Americans. So like English was like not quite my second language for a while, but kind of. I had to like reprogram myself. I was bad in both languages for a while, for like a good year and a half. It's very funny. Thank you. It's a weird accent, Bun. Like, the problem with like adapting accents so quickly and being able to do that is you kind of lose your own accent. It depends on where it depends on where you're from, so because almost like every like section of the US has its own American like way of speaking. Like the West Coast does not sound like the Midwest or the upper Midwest or like Texas or the South or New York or Rhode Island even. Like every section of the US sounds completely different and has its own way of speaking. Oh my god, Bun. Oh my god. And like other American words. Other American English words. Yeah, America has so many different dialects. It's very interesting. American dialects, there's so many of them. It's crazy. Like California dialect is what like I'm used to. I'm very used to California dialects. And even California has 3 different dialects. It is 3. It has 3 different fucking dialects in my state. So it's really unusual. So like Northern California has its own dialect. A specific section of Southern California has its own dialect, and then another section of California has its own dialect. So like it's really weird because California is larger than Japan. California is bigger than a whole fucking country. It's huge. So like it's weird. And I've lived all around California. I've lived in multiple states. I have lived in most of the West Coast, realistically speaking. I have moved through many states and lived in many states for a very long time. So I have seen multiple dialects. It's really weird. It's really weird. I think the weirdest accent that I experienced was Utah. Utah had the strangest accent. So, and that was when I was really young. I lived in like not a huge city either. I didn't live in Salt Lake. For context, I lived in like a much smaller area. You're a peeper. Yeah, chatter is a peeper. Chats are peepers. Yeah, Utah's the Mormon state. Yes, it is. Yes, you're very correct. There's a lot of Mormons in Arizona too, and New Mexico. But Mormons come from Utah primarily. You're sleepy smart. Yes, you are, Bun. Congratulations. Yes, you are. Good boy. Good boy. Good job. And I lived in a very Mormon town for a little while when I was a kid. It was really weird. I'm gonna be really honest. And it wasn't like the casual Mormon place. It was like very deeply Mormon. Very unusual. So. Oh, I have friends from Nevada. I have a lot of friends from there. Mormon is a religion. Or they call it, it's not a religion, but we'll say that word to be nice. Casual Mormon? Non-practicing Mormons. Non-practicing Mormons is casual Mormon. Like, they're Mormon in name only. Is how I would explain it. Like, they were, like, raised Mormon is how a lot of kids would explain it. But they're non-religious, really. They just were born into a Mormon family. That's what casual Mormon would be, non-practicing. We talk about a lot of interesting stuff here at Blue Screws. We talk a lot of cultural things and a lot of 18 plus stuff. So 18 plus only, babies. If you're under 18, I gotta kick you the fuck out. No children, please. Hi, Yarko. Hi, baby. Hello. But yeah, I actually used to go to Nevada. I lived very close to Nevada and in Nevada for a short amount of time. Fucking hate Nevada. I'm very sorry, baby. I'm not a fan of the weather. The weather does not agree with me. It's... How can I describe it? I don't like the desert. Oh my god, bud, you're silly. I don't like the high desert. As someone who's lived there, I don't like the high desert. I am not a fan of, like, the way it's, like, laid out and a lot of, like, the laws there. Because I did live in Vegas when I was young. Not like Vegas, but like in the actual like city, like the town and everything of Vegas. Like rural, suburban Vegas. Not my jam, unfortunately. I primarily just don't like the weather. I need a less extreme cold at night, hot in the day kind of place. Unfortunately. I've lived in a lot of places now that I think about it. I've moved a lot for not being in the military. For not being a military kid. I've moved just as much as a military kid, though. So. That does not narrow it down, by the way, baby. That's just like a daily occurrence in our country. Good luck with that. That's all I'm gonna say about that. So no, we're not gonna pay too much attention to that. Too much rain. I prefer too much rain over too little rain, Bun. I like rain. I like rain. I like weather. I like seasons. I would love to live in a place that has a season more than summer and hot summer. We're not going to talk about that, by the way. That's not a subject we're going to talk about. I love rain. Yeah, I love rain. Depends on where you live. I like seasons. I love having seasons. I miss them. Yeah, that's why I have rain in my background. It makes me sleepy. Makes me super sleepy. I'm sure it does. What if everywhere is dirty? Dirty? Like actually dirt? Like dirt? I mean, I think everywhere has a mild amount of that. I'd rather live somewhere kind of dirty than in a concrete jungle. I don't like concrete jungles. Concrete jungles are bleh. Yeah, stand out there with your mouth open like a turkey. That would be fun. You're already... Bun, are you telling on yourself again? Are you telling on yourself again that you're a bottom? I got soap on a rope. Just don't bend over. You're stuck in a concrete jungle. Yeah. I'm like actually not quite in a concrete jungle. I actually live like kind of at the edge of it. So like there are no sidewalks beyond where I live. And I get to walk around and people have like mini horses and stuff like that. And like the yards are like pretty big, and there's a nice little plant nursery, and there's lots of trees. But like I live right on the cusp of a lot of like buildings and stuff, and a lot of concrete. And then it goes wild accusations today. No, Bun's telling on himself. Bun is completely telling on himself. Like actually, Bun is telling on himself a lot today. I'm learning a lot about Bun. We're all learning a lot about Bun. No, I don't like the concrete jungle. I'm not a huge fan of the concrete jungle. As someone who's actually lived in the middle of like San Francisco, no. No. I lived in San Francisco for a long time, and in the middle of FIDI, no less. It fucking smells like human shit. Thank you very much. I'm not a fan. No, I would rather live like close to one, but not in it anymore. I used to really like it when I was younger, but I like being able to get there and be near it, but not in it. It's too dirty, it's too smelly, you can't drink the water. The smog is something fucking terrible. It's extremely dystopian. And the people there are fucking fake. People there are extremely selfish, extremely fake. I don't like people in concrete jungles. They're way too self-absorbed. It's not my jam. I like the middle, because people are self-absorbed, but they're honest about it. They don't lie to you about it. People are going to be self-absorbed kind of wherever you go, but if it's like just on the cusp or right on the edges of a concrete jungle, they're going to be a lot more honest about it. They're going to be very like, hey, I have shit to do, and I kind of can't pay attention to you right now, so as soon as I can, I will. They're not gonna lie. But people in the city very much are like, yeah, I care, yeah. Don't worry, I care a lot about you. And then they fucking ghost you like no tomorrow. Or they backstab you. It's very normal, and it happens all the time. People outside of it, in the boonies, are like crabs in a barrel. They have nothing to do. They are very bored all of the time. And so all they do is become very two-faced. And they want to poke at you and they want gossip and they want something to do because they're very bored. And so I don't like the extremes of either side. I like being right in the middle. Because people in the middle tend to be much more honest because they are still busy enough that they don't really have time to lie. They don't really have time to fuck you over anymore. They're just busy enough that they can pay attention to you, and when they can't, they're extremely honest about it. And I like that. Because I've experienced both. So, that's what I like. And I'm too old to be patient anymore. I'm far too old to be patient for either side. So, I would rather be in the middle. So, that is my personal choice. Personally a little closer to the city than the boonies. I like being a little closer to things happening because I don't like things that are so far apart. I like things a little bit closer, a little more convenient. But I don't like being in the actual concrete jungle itself. That is my personal opinion. Because I've lived in like so many different places. In like a lot of different environments. And I kind of see what it does to a lot of people. And like young, old, very wealthy, very poor, suburban, more urban, and then city, and then more on the poor side of each kind. Like, I've hung out with a lot of homeless people. I've been homeless in the city, in the suburbs, in the boonies. I kind of migrated as a homeless person when I was younger. And that was unusual. That was a very interesting experience. So people treat you different. People treat you different with money. People treat you different. I actually did have a friend who was extremely rich. He was very intimidating. Very nice guy. Extremely intimidating with certain things. Neat person, though. So, thank you for the hugs. It's okay. It was just a part of my life. It was kind of necessary at the time. It's more like emancipation is actually how I would put it. I emancipated myself. I was willing to go homeless to emancipate myself. Yeah. It's just something that kind of needed to be done. And I was willing to go homeless. And I was for a little while. It was a lot. Let's put it that way. It was very difficult to survive where I was, and I kind of migrated to try and make things a little bit easier on my body. Because being homeless is very rough on your body. Actually, it's very hard to stay healthy, homeless. You're not. Let's just put it that way. You're not. So. You're weird, mate. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You're very weird. I actually don't understand you. Truly. I'm gonna get some water. I don't think you understand Twitch etiquette very well. I'm actually going to say that right now. I don't think you understand Twitch etiquette very much. Are you new to Twitch? Let me actually see. No, you're not new to Twitch. How odd. I thought you would be new to Twitch. Have you ever been to a lot of ASMR streams, baby? I know my ASMR isn't usual. Yeah, are you new to ASMR in general? Yeah, ASMR isn't for this kind of thing, usually. Thank you for cheeky rubs. Yeah, you usually don't pepper a streamer. Yeah, but you usually don't pepper a streamer with pushy questions like this. You usually should be a little more polite, baby. You're not being particularly polite. Especially as a first time, like, chatter in someone's stream. You should be a little bit more polite than this. Like, this is definitely a vibe for people who are regulars. And by the way, if you're not over 18, you should not be here, sweetheart. Just to give you a nice forewarning. We are a deeply 18 and up community. Like, very deeply 18 and up. I don't recommend you being here if you're a child. We don't talk about children's topics. I've had to say this a lot lately. I feel like I'm too old for this. Oh. Unusual's kind of, yeah, right, Marina? As a youth, you're not that young, Bon. You're not the youth. You silly. Yeah, I'll go play my fingerboard now. I think that's what kids do nowadays. I'll go play on my Xbox. Mom said it's my turn with the Xbox. Yeah, sports ball. If you're a youth, I'm a newborn. Yeah, right, Marina? You're a baby. You're such a baby. Oh. You can be babies, and I'll tell kids to get off my lawn. Phil! Hi, Phil! Hi, baby. Hi, honey. We have been graced. We have been graced with the Philip. We have an old man. We have our old man. Phil. Where's your toy? Your eyes are real big right now. I wonder if I'm a baby or grandpa. Phil, your tail is really loud. Oh yeah, bud, you're right at the average. You're definitely the average. Is that your rattle? Is that your baby rattle? Let me see. Can I see it? Phil won't let me have his baby rattle. Phil, is that mine? That's my toy. Phil, come here. Come here. No, let me see. No, let me see. Is this my toy? Is this my toy? Phil is so intense. He's staring at his toy. Where'd it go? Phil, where'd your toy go? Where's your toy? What? Where'd it go? Hi, Sushi. Hi, baby. Phil, where's your toy? Where'd your toy go? What? Where'd it go? Hi, baby. Phil's having an aneurysm. Phil's having an aneurysm with his toy. Phil, what happened? What? 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 Oh. He's so upset. Feels so upset. Whoa. 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 He's crying. I have to give him his baby rattle. Okay. Have your toy. Oh, good catch. I have upset the old man. Ah. Ah. This old man. Oh, this old man. I upset him. He wanted his baby rattle. Oh, thank you for the follow. We got 900 babies. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. That's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I'm so happy. I didn't think that would happen. Oh. I've been kind of crotchety these days. I've had a lot of trolls. So I'm really happy. I know! I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Thank you! Thank you for being 900, honey. For having you all just enjoy talking to me. Thank you. That's very sweet of you. I can't believe it. Thank you, babies. Thank you. I'm 23 and act like I'm 60. Or 6. Yeah, I like to say, non-school, same, oh my god, so not the pee-pee grip. Pee-pee handshake, everybody. Pee-pee handshake. Pee-pee handshake. Okay, we get hippies. We get hippies for excitement, yeah? Okay, we get hippies today. We get hippies. We get hippies. I'm so happy. I like to say in non-school that we're all a bunch of 12-year-olds that pay taxes. That's how it feels. We're all a bunch of 12-year-olds that pay taxes. But that's how I am at heart. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep, 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 yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We get some tummy appreciation. Yeah. A proud taxpayer. 07, unfortunately, I'm a taxpayer. Tummy! Tummy and hippies, I know. Tummy and hippies. I will say, I think people are always surprised at my age. Just because of the way my voice sounds, because I sound so much younger than how old I am. I sound so much younger. If I'm living till 26, yeah, that's fair. That's extremely fair. That is super fair, babies. I know. But I'm so happy right now. I can't believe it. You're close, Bun. You're so close to my age. You are extremely close to my age. Yeah, I'm definitely mid-30s. I'm not quite 40. You're very close to my age. Yes. Well, that's a good guess. It's a very good guess. Mm-hmm. You just... That's okay. But yeah, I think people are always surprised. Also because I'm so short. Even like my doctors and stuff are always like, oh my god, you look so young. When they see like my chart, they're like, oh, you're older than I thought. I'm like, yeah, I know, I get that a lot. Yeah, I know. I know. It's just what happened. I think if I were taller, Probably. Yeah, that's actually what happens. They're very much like, you have your whole life ahead of you. You know, what happens if you get older? You'll regret this. And then they actually see my age. Of the 3'4" accusations, it's 3'7" is what Debbie tends to say. And we don't really use that joke anymore. I'm sorry. That joke got a little old. You can say like 4'11" or 5 foot is fine, but the 3 foot kind of got old. I got a little fussy about it. I'm sorry. But no, but that actually does happen. They try to be like, but your future, you know, what happens when you like get older? And then they see my chart and they're just like, oh, you're an adult. And I'm like, yeah, I've been an adult for a very long time. I'm usually about as old as my doctors. That's very normal. It happens a lot. It happens a very, very large amount. Because they always try to pull the regret card, and I'm like, there's nothing to regret anymore. I'm older. At this point, it's like a concern. It's very funny. Hi, baby. Hi, welcome in. Hi, welcome back. I'll be going probably until about 3 hours, since, you know, we're here, and I'm here, and we're still going. I might as well. I didn't plan on going this long, but that's okay. It's totally okay. I'm here. And my hand is covering the angry peeper. Angry peeper is looking at me like, Mother, how could you? How could you do this to me? Father, I crave violence. I crave violence today. There will be violence. Violence against the trolls. Violence against very, very unruly people. Rude people. Unnecessarily rude people. I don't have the patience. I'm too old for this. Get off my lawn. Get off my lawn. I've told children to get off my lawn. In real life. In Minecraft. I mean, could you rip out my grass? Grass is like such a waste of water. I would much rather have like a really nice like fountain with like rocks around it, like a water feature and like some patio furniture. I don't actually really care about having grass. I'm gonna be real. Hi, Rowan. They see me rowing. Hey, baby. How are you? Welcome back. You good at following orders? Are you good at landscaping? Landscaping's a good skill to have. I'm not gonna lie. I have a friend who's like a professional landscaper. He's very good at his job. He finished a really nice skate park recently for kids. He's super good at his job. It's been a while, but... Oh, that's cool. Yeah. That's actually really cool. More gardening. Oh, I'm terrible at gardening. It's actually just too hot where I live. A lot of the plants that I like aren't meant for this weather. And the ones that are meant for this weather are not plants that I like. I'm a little screwed on that front. I'd have to live in a more temperate area. Which is a little sad. Because one of my favorite flowers are bleeding hearts and like lily of the valley, and they don't like the weather here. It's much too dry, much too hot, and I can't keep them alive here. They genuinely just crisp up and die. It's very sad. You've just been around it for so long that like you're used to it at this point. Yeah. It's genuinely not something I've ever been around, sadly. Yeah. Well, thighs. I know, we get thighs, tummy, and a little bit of booby jiggle. Oh, I know. But I'm ending soon, baby. I'm ending in probably about 5-ish minutes. And we're gonna raid into somebody. That's what we're gonna be doing. I went an extra 30 minutes for people. Just in case. You know? Because why not? It doesn't hurt. Hi, Booski. Welcome back. Hi. Hi, baby. Hi, Recro. You can't see the egg, baby. I'm sorry. It's on my head. Rico, you came in right at the end, baby. We're doing okay. It's a nice day today. Hi, Recro. You're okay. You call me mom. It's kind of like when you're on the phone and you're like, "Bye, mom, I love you," and that person isn't your mom or like related to you whatsoever. It goes, baby. It goes. I think you know what I mean. Like when you hang up the phone, you're like, "Bye, I love you." And it's like, "Oh God, that was like my doctor." Whoops. I totally get it. I understand. It's okay. That does happen. That definitely happens. It's okay. It's 100% okay. Yeah, it's a totally normal thing to happen. It's very normal. But I am sorry to say, Rico, you're catching me right at the end. I was like, oh, wrong person, sorry. Oh no. Oh no. No kiss. We no kiss. I did make a tummy rub, but not today. I don't get to spoil you guys today. You get tummy because we reached a follower milestone. Oh yay. I'll do something special when we reach 1,000. Oh, you were lurking. Well, thank you, Rico. I appreciate the lurk. It's very kind of you. I'm sorry you got to see me like be fussy with like a slightly rude chatter. I was getting like a little fed up, I'm not gonna lie. But I've been like very impatient lately, so I apologize to everybody that I'm slightly impatient. That's kind of my fault that I've been so impatient. So, I'm sorry. I don't usually like being impatient. I usually like being a little more patient than that. Yeah, I don't like that Twitch doesn't count lurkers very much anymore. Because, like, what I see on Twitch versus what I see on, like, another application is completely different. It's very stupid. It's thigh. Oh, congrats, Void. Congrats. But yeah, because I lurk really hard. I'm, like, a chronic lurker. And, like, I truly hate that, like, Twitch, like, punishes lurkers. It's very awful. They're just like, no, we don't like lurkers anymore. Fuck off. It's annoying. But yeah, I think I'm gonna look and see if someone, a particular someone, is streaming still. And we're gonna raid into them. Let me see, following. Let me see, are they still streaming? They are. So, my friend Summer is doing a, it was their birthday recently, like a few days ago, and they were busy, I think. So, they're, doing their birthday stream today. It looks like today and like, or like yesterday. So we're gonna raid into Summer for their birthday. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. And they're playing rematch, they're playing like a soccer game. With a couple of friends, it looks like. So we're gonna play. Yeah, we're gonna raid into Summer. Just to give Summer like a nice little birthday thing. So we're gonna have our raid message. So here you go, everybody. So here's our little raid message. I'm actually gonna copy it too. So if you want to copy and paste it into Summer's chat when we raid. I'd really appreciate it. And as always, thank you everybody for being here. Thank you everybody for the follows. And I have really bad short-term memory, so my apologies. Anybody who subbed today, thank you so much for subbing. But just in general, thank you everybody for being here, for lurking, for hanging out with me and putting up with me. I'm very tired lately and I apologize. Yeah. But thank you everybody for just like being here with me. It's really nice to just sit here and talk with you and help you get sleepy and be silly. Always nice to be here with you. I'll see you Friday. I think I have like a thing to go to this weekend, so I'm gonna be a little busy. But depending on what day it is, I'll try and sneak in an extra stream if I can. If I can't, I will just do the regular schedule. Yeah. And get some sleep, everybody. I hope everybody gets good sleep tonight. Okay? Get some good sleep, have some nice dreams, and make sure you hydrate. And hopefully I will see you all Friday. Okay? Bye-bye, sweeties. Make sure you all stay cute. And don't be weird. Make sure you wish Summer a happy birthday. Because that's their stream today, as it's their birthday. We're going to make sure we tell Summer happy birthday.